In case you haven't already noticed, Patriots Today has a new look. Beginning this week, we are producing this daily newscast with a piece of equipment, the TriCaster Model 40. The new TriCaster allows us to switch video with better quality and in widescreen, and we're using a virtual set. Down the road, we're looking at going into high-definition format as well. In the meantime, we hope you enjoy the new look, and we'll be right back on Patriots Today. Good morning, I'm Marina Hartman.
And I'm Molly Karajapaksa. As the school year wraps up, we want to help our seniors gear up for life after high school. One of the biggest challenges for high school seniors who want to go to college is finding money to pay for it. A lot of scholarships are available, but it takes time to find them all and fill out applications. Now that process is a lot easier. The Arizona Community Foundation allows high school seniors and current college students throughout Arizona to apply for more than 75 scholarships online with one general application. The system automatically matches applicants with every award for which they qualify. The general application opened in January and some award deadlines arrived this month, with others as late as May. Fill out your application today at www.azfoundation.org under scholarships.
Mohave Community College is offering up to a $4,000 scholarship to the area's top seniors to pay for tuition, books, fees, supplies, and other education costs. The Mohave College program pays up to $1,000 per semester for students who qualify for the award. If you're interested, see Mrs. Merrigan for an application.
The Clark County Parks and Recreation Department is now hiring young people to work at the Laughlin Aquatic Center. Lifeguard pay begins at $9 an hour, and other positions are also available. If you don't have an American Red Cross lifeguard certification, there are training classes available. Find out more and apply online at www.clarkcountynv.gov/parks.
We've been sharing with you a lot about the upcoming Patriots Equipathon to support our athletics, physical education, and weight programs. If you're thinking about being a part of the event, there will be a planning meeting next Tuesday after school at 3:15 in the weight room. If you're a student that is planning to participate but can't make the meeting, you still need to see Mr. Turco to sign up and get your pledge sheet.
Middle School Book Club is having a before-school bake sale every morning from 7:30 to 7:50 in Mrs. Weinald's room. Prices range from 25 to 50 cents. Please stop by for breakfast or a snack and help support your middle school book club. There will be a speech and debate club meeting today in Bros and Griffin's room at lunch. The topic for discussion this week is, should the issue of gay marriage be a state or federal issue? Who should make the decisions on gay rights? State legislation, federal legislation, or the judicial branch? Come to the meeting prepared to support your position. Also, the Strategy Game Club will meet today after school in Mr. Carlson's room. Sports is next, right after Today in History.
In 1811, Austria claimed bankruptcy. The Civil War Battle of Alluste, Florida began in 1864. In 1944, the Battle Rocket comic strips made their debut to the newspapers.
3, 2, 1.
Stephanie Schneider is here with us, which means it's time for the sports report.
That's right, Raina. No news on the basketball front until the first round of playoffs this weekend, but we've got a few reminders about spring sports. Soccer practice got underway last week. The team is meeting each day with Coach Kevin Dunlap by the weight room after school. Students who want to play soccer this year need to get all their athletic paperwork turned into Mr. Klingsmith before coming to practice. High school softball also got their season underway this week. In order to practice, students need to have all their athletic paperwork turned into Mr. Klingsmith. Practice will run daily from 3:30 to 5:15 at Rotary Park Fields. Middle school softball is holding a mandatory meeting today for any girls interested in playing. The meeting will be held after school in Mr. Lyndon Manis' classroom. He's room 5 in the new gym. That's your sports report, and I'm Stephanie Schneider.
All right, thanks, Stephanie. The elementary lunch is next, and then we're back with more news. It's time for a look at news in our community and beyond. Bullhead City Manager Toby Cotter and Finance Director Rudy Vera are recommending modest increases in some fees for the city's 2014 through 15 fiscal year budget, based on the cost of living increases. As an example, there are some proposed changes in fees related to impounded animals. The amount paid by a pet owner to retrieve an animal that has been impounded will be $50 per incident. Currently, there are a graduated fee scheduled of $25, $50, and $100 based on the first, second, and third time an animal has to be bailed out. The purpose of the increased fees is to recover costs and help cover growing expenses.
Jimmy Fallon received strong viewer ratings during his first night as the host on the NBC's Tonight Show, but he didn't quite measure up to the record set recently by Jay Leno, who he took over from. Fallon had a 7.1 rating on Monday night, which beat out all but two primetime programs last week, not including the Olympics coverage. The rating on The Tonight Show is also up almost 50% from Fallon's last episode of Late Night with Jimmy Fallon, which he left at the beginning of the month for his new gig. However, Jay Leno's last episode of Tonight brought a 9.2 rating, which is 23% more viewers than Fallon's first showing.
A river in North Carolina was poisoned by a massive spill several weeks ago. Now it's been announced that the company at fault is still leaking chemicals into the waterway. State officials stated on Tuesday that the groundwater containing unsafe levels of arsenic, apparently leaching from Duke Energy coal ash dump, is still pouring into the Dan River. Experts say that the coal ash is burying aquatic animals and their food. The ash created when the coal is burned to generate electricity could also clog gill tissues in fish and mussels. That's it for the news, but before we go, here's your word of the day.
Have a great weekend, everyone, and we'll see you Monday.